Hello viewers, again welcome to Error series NCERT Error. We are going to discuss today class 12th one chapter human reproduction, but as errors are very much in number, so I can't cover all errors in single video, so I'm going to make 3 videos in same chapter. So this is part 1. So let's start part 1, error in human reproduction, class 12th NCERT. So here first error, it is related to cross section of seminiferous tubule. Cross section of seminiferous tubule here, this is lamina propria, and this lining, it internally it contains mainly 2 types of cells. One is Sertoli cell and one is spermatogenic cell. When I'm saying spermatogenic cell, means it is having several stages, several steps of sperm forming cells. So here sperm forming cells are having several steps, several stages. And what we can see in this diagram, all these are spermatogenic or sperm forming cells. Sertoli cells are close to invisible. Yes, we can't see Sertoli cell, but in NCERT it is marked Sertoli cell. Sertoli cell, why we can't see? Because Sertoli cell boundary, cell membrane, it is not clear because these spermatogenic cells, sperm forming cells, they are embedded in lateral way or always in all directions. So boundary, it is not very clear. For reference, I'm using this diagram. So here in this diagram, this yellow one is Sertoli cell. This is Sertoli cell nucleus, and these are sperm forming cells, either spermatid or primary spermatocyte or secondary spermatocyte or any cell, any stage. But what it is marked here, this yellow one is Sertoli cell. What it is marked in NCERT, this one as Sertoli cell. Sorry, not possible. It is completely wrong. So, bacha, it is wrong. Marked here Sertoli cell. I'm not saying whenever I'm making videos on NCERT errors, I'm not saying don't follow this. But actually my point is, these are errors. These are wrong facts. If suppose these errors are not corrected in NCERT and question it is asked in NEET exam, yes, follow same, because all over India, all students, they'll follow same fact, same content, okay, and NTA also they're going to follow same. If it is super blunder mistake, don't know what they'll follow, but if it is mentioned wrong also in NCERT, follow same for NEET exam. Yes, I'm not confusing. Yes, very clear. If it is corrected in upcoming editions, follow that same. Not corrected, follow this same. But yes, it is blunder. My point is, these are very big mistakes. What NCERT must correct it. So here, first error we discussed. Again, similar error, or we can say in same line of error. Here it is seminiferous tubule section, but more in enlarged area. These are spermatozoas. Okay, spermatozoas, very clear. This one marked as spermatid, not possible. Spermatids are round cells. Spermatids, they don't have any tail, head or any structure. So this is clearly sperm, immature sperm we can say. And it is attached here, not possible. This is nucleus of Sertoli cell, but not Sertoli cell. Again, second error. Sertoli cell it is marked. This whole area is Sertoli cell. This whole area is Sertoli cell. And this is nucleus of Sertoli cell. So how in nucleus area or close to this, how this is attached? So this diagram need to be corrected, need to be rectified, need to be updated. So this is wrong and wrong concept. It is delivered to students from this diagram. So we need to update this. These are developing sperm cells or primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte or other steps. But what it is round here, finally round structures here, that we can call it final round structures here in this area, that we can call it as spermatid. And when spermatid, it is embedded in Sertoli cell, then it gets nutrition and finally it is matured to sperm. On that line also I'll make one video. One point is errorful in NCERT or wrong conclusion it is made from NCERT. We can refer to these diagrams. These are the diagrams. Here Sertoli cell, clearly we can understand. This is Sertoli cell and how these cells are embedded. So if I'm saying yes, it is wrong, so this one is wrong, so what is correct, that also I'm saying these are correct one. Then go to next error here. In female reproductive system, in female reproductive diagrams, here it is marked as infundibulum. Yes, correct. This one is marked as ampulla. Ampulla is up to this. This is not isthmus. Isthmus must be close to this. So this area is isthmus. This area is more appropriate isthmus area. And isthmus area, what it is present in uterus, it is embedded in uterus, is called intramural part. I'm not saying that go detail, write in detail, teach in detail, but what you are teaching, you must teach. What you are writing, you must write correct. So here this point is completely wrong. Isthmus is this area is ampulla. Ampulla okay, infundibulum okay. So this is one error. In this part, we can take the reference what I said in this diagram. In this diagram I said this is isthmus. Here correct isthmus area it is mentioned. Intramural, what it is inside. This is isthmus, this is ampulla, and this is infundibulum. Reference, here we can read Encyclopedia Britannica and other medical science books also. You can get same reference, same example. Here again, next error, human reproductive system, female diagram here. Here it is vertical section. So in this uterus, this is cervix, vagina, urinary bladder, then urethral opening, all it is correct. What it is missing here, that in lateral section also one side ovary fallopian tube it will be visible, but they have not made. This part it is missing in NCERT. This part it must be marked, and what it is missing in NCERT, fallopian tube, ovary missing. So how without fallopian tube and ovary, female reproductive system, it is explained. So this one we must correct, we must add in NCERT. We means NCERT. NCERT must add in NCERT. Then one more error related to same spermatogenesis. One word it is mentioned here, spermiogenesis. Spermiogenesis is what mentioned in NCERT, that after spermiogenesis, sperm heads become embedded in Sertoli cell. This line is correct, that yes, after spermiogenesis means sperm maturation. This is spermiogenesis, sperm maturation from spermatid to spermatozoa. This phase is called, this step is called spermiogenesis. This is correct. Spermiogenesis word correct. Then sperm head is become embedded in Sertoli cell. What I said earlier, that it is confusing. If we'll conclude that after spermiogenesis it is embedded, yes, correct. Before also it is embedded. Sertoli cell it takes, or in Sertoli cell this spermatid is embedded, and that is not mentioned, and this line mentioned, and student they get confused that yes, after spermiogenesis it is embedded. Before spermiogenesis also it is embedded, and after spermiogenesis also embedded for some time. It takes nutrition from Sertoli cell, mature, stores nutrition, and then it is released. When it is released, this process of release from Sertoli cell is called spermiation, and this is wrong, and NEET exam questions also asked on this line, and are finally released from seminiferous tubule. Seminiferous tubule it is released, it is called spermiation. But exactly when it is released from Sertoli cell, that is more appropriately called spermiation. If I'll call that it is released from seminiferous tubule, it is called spermiation. Up to one level it is correct. Exactly when sperms are released from Sertoli cell and finally from seminiferous tubule, two-step process. Then this process is called spermiation. So first step, main step it is missing here, that is spermiation is release of sperm from Sertoli cell. Reference. Why I am saying this line? Reference I'll show you. Here you come in this National Library of Medicine. Lines are spermiation is the process by which mature spermatids, here sperms are same, so are released from Sertoli cell into seminiferous tubule lumen prior to their passage to epididymis. So this line is correct.